Welcome back to part 2 of AO Redone's Zahidan scenario. This one, the map is larger, definitely more interesting. The longer the campaign goes, the better this mod gets. I like it more and more. The heroes, I don't know, the random heroes. I may play another campaign. I doubt I publish it on YouTube, but I think like a random campaign with a random hero generation, you can just use the cheat new hero without any sort of specific tag. Say with a 50% generation, with these maps and these units would be quite challenging, and I may well do that. Nobody says you have to use the prestige-driven hero generation. We're going to roll forward here. And dispatch this lot. So what are we going to do here? We don't know. We have one recon car for this whole area, unfortunately for us. So we can... something will roll down. If I put this unit here, something will roll down here and engage it, as it has no support at all, and there's no way to support it. What we want to do is get you as far forward as possible. We also want to get you as far forward as possible under this air cover. And we can also get you here and bombard this thing from afar. Why did I do that? Not exactly sure. Probably should have bombarded you. Well, whatever the case is, we've done that. Now this thing should be readily overrunnable, as it has only 4 points of strength left. What we'd want to do is further reconnoiter this area to be sure that there's nothing going on there. There's just this 40mm like so. I like large maps. I've liked them for a long time in most games that I play, so I have definitely a bias towards larger maps. That's why I think they're better. If you watched yesterday's episode, the larger maps allow you to mix somewhat more strategy as well as tactics into the mix. Almost like well, anyway, I'll not get too deep into analyzing various strategies versus tactics. This is almost like a paradox-ish type of game, but not quite as involved with the tactics and such. Or a strategy, grander strategies. It's almost like it's a grander strategy. Almost. Could almost say that it is, but that would be me ruminating again. Do we need rumination? We don't. We'll just have some nice gameplay here, as I have essentially nothing of game design. Not even sure that I'm aware of the words to use to describe it. As the professionals, I'm sure, have gone over it in great detail a great many times. Let's see, so we have supported this Jag Panther against infantry with our low tank 7. Which means that this thing overran both of these units and is now in the close, but it doesn't care because it's protected by 22 soft attack with rapid fire. What will we do? That's a good question. What will we do? We have a Jag Tiger here, very close to let's see, we can go like that. Get 2 infantry units here in the close, backed up by a Jag Tiger, so they should do very well against hard targets, and if infantry happens to come up, well, they're infantry as well. What does that mean here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We could go on top of this hill here and extend our range out and still be adjacent to the support low tank. The problem here is that our vigilant Lukes is going to be, this is an artillery piece, so we really don't care. Well, not worry. Is there anything to bomb? I think there is, actually. These guys are still in range. Could bomb this lot, but don't care. So let's take this unit out like so. Let's see, 8 points, 8 points. Where's the Redone unit? He's here. 10, 15, 3, 13. We can 10-eyes you. Then we won't have to deal with this lot at all. So we have this unit here is mostly it's mostly full strength, almost. So it has 1 damage point, so we're not worried really. Use the aiming assistance here and wipe out that heavy infantryman. We'll put this GB-45 down as well. Meaning all we have to do is stroll in there, take it over. Much the same as this if we want to. We have 2 phased movement fighters here. I was thinking of let's see where you can go. And phase ourselves right up here. Put this thing down like so. And you have to show me that something is going to take exception to it. The British are well known for their slow-moving, brutally high ground defense tanks. So they're not going to be able to make it to our Panther II. So why worry? There's no reason to. Also, we have some air support for our Panther II, so we don't have to worry about it being bombed. We have these 2 planes. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't put it to either of those 2 planes, really. Which one do we want? A Typhoon or a Tempest? I suppose either one, really. We're out of rounds. We may as well defend this recon plane there. We're happy there. Let's take this base out there, and then we can turn around, and there's nothing here, so why not just move forward with our anti-air? That has essentially done its job already. We can find out more about what goes on here. Let's move you forward somewhere, perhaps here. And I think we were about as... look at that. We've attacked already. So we're happy enough right there. Next turn. Oh, I think the British Air Force is thinning out, and it's getting a lot more so. as I speak. Why is this unit not being completely overrun? Because you are a grenadier and does not have ignore entrenchment. You, on the other hand, do, but do we want to go over there? I don't really know. Boom. It's not an overrun, but it's good enough. Do we want to be in the close? We don't. We don't really know. I'm pretty sure we can avoid the close if we just do away with this Churchill. And I'm pretty sure Redone will one-shot him. How about you, 8-2? Can't make it. Let's do what we didn't want to do at first. Thump you. We can thump both of these units as well. We shouldn't be in the close. We don't care though. Because we're going to roll right down here and surrender this Churchill AVRE like so. And now nothing is going to make it to this unit to tell it that it shouldn't be in the close, so we'll not really worry. If it does, we'll have this artillery support there as well, so that just drives the point home. There is nothing here. There's really no reason why I shouldn't be... Let's see, we can put you here. We can roll down here and overrun you. This unit has no support. It's also a Tiger 2. I'm going to roll my vigilant, fast-moving Luke's tank, perhaps down in this direction to take this victory hex here. Right there. As for you, he can't get there. We're going to take this victory hex here. And let's see where he can go. Not far enough. So we'll go right here as well. We no longer, I think, need the dual support, as the odds of this group being attacked by more than 4 enemy planes is slight. And if it happens, well, it just means we'll just have to suck it up. But it's going to be completely irrelevant. We won't have to suck anything up because we have lots of prestige. Let's see here. We care about that airbase. Not sure we do, but it's not a bad airbase, I suppose. This unit can be attacked. As to whether it will be or not, I don't know. Let's roll forward here. I'm going to find out what goes on up here. Okay, we have 15 or... we would, the plan was to have both of these units accompany this artillery group down, so we'll not attack this unit, we'll just wait. We'll go right down here as well. Let's send this unit in this direction. And we'll see about rebasing here to this proper airfield. We'll get you forward as well. Okay, so we would want, say, to rebase here. And we'll rebase our bombers as well. That'll do it for that, and we'll go like so. Is there anything out here to attack or defend against? It's not so much so. We could put a couple of points there. Yeah, why not do it? No reason. In fact, we can pop them and then rebase here. And then we can go for a double whammy. Like so. With our phased movement and or double movement, you could do the same thing with a double move. What happened there? How did we take damage from that guy? Something strange happened there. Were we already damaged? It was already damaged, okay. We were supposed to rebase and repair, oh well. We're happy there. Next turn. We're also sawing through a fair clip of prestige because we're not surrendering nearly as many units as we have been. Along those lines, I'm happy that this unit's repaired itself as we need the prestige badly. Not surrender. Let's see. Let's go ahead here and take this flag there. Leave that one alone. We'll go here. And back here as well. I think there was a unit there, unless we bombed it to oblivion. We're going to find out. Where's a plane? I say Redone has not rebased. I should have rebased him as well. And we'll find out in this manner. We'll double shot him. And rebase. We'll get one of these. This unit back up here. And then we'll rebase here. Okay. We can move forward here and rally around. A lot of anti-tanks about here, really. Let's go here. We have a fair number of moves. Let's see how far you can get. There. Our Jag Tiger is going out without any support at all, and we don't really care. Let's see, we can take over this base. We'll go forward here as well. We need something to bomb. I know there's something up here. Let's see. All we need to do is proceed and find out what's there. We'll take both of these planes out. And we'll bomb these units out as well. see. Not quite an overrun or a complete kill. But I don't think that we really so much care. We have a singular bomber left, but no fighter support. So we'll just stay right here. How far can you get? Can get there. How about you? You? And you. Womp. That works. Let's see what's up here. And up here as well. Let's roll up here. Happy. This unit's happy there as well. Next turn. Formations look like some madness, really. They seem to be a very chaotic, in a very chaotic formation. I doubt that it's a joke about the British flag looking like a chaos symbol, but who knows, really? It could be, I suppose. Maybe more they're just shattered and have or in disarray and such. It is very, very just sort of haphazardly placed around. Just maybe there's just so much land. Like if you keep it in like non-analogy or metaphor, there's just so much land to cover. That 10 and 1. I see. This guy's a problem here. GB45. We need to bomb him to oblivion. Is what we need to do. I was thinking we had the man for the job right here. And the recon man for the job right here as well. Alright, what we do need to do is have some fighter support here. And along those lines, I think this guy's a man for the job. We can go forward here. We found someone, and you won't be able to do it. Who are you? Churchill. Thump. Oh. Well, so much for my theory about the chaotic placement. There seems to be some method to the madness here. Is their method going to be effective? Maybe somewhat. Let's see how far you can get. Oh. So we can make it here to protect. Oh. Who are you? Spitfire Mark 14. Okay, so luckily our bomber contingent has lightning attack and moves quite some ways, so we can have you roll up here and mostly destroy this unit. Boom. Let's see what happens here. far can you... Uh-oh. In the close. How about you? Right here, supporting this Jag Tiger against infantry as though it needs it. But here we have infantry support for our recon vehicle, which is good. We're not going to make any units forward here, at least armored units, so why not place a Grenadier here and a Pioneer here? I don't see any infantry. There could be some here. We'll take some damage, we'll not worry. Who are you? Let's check for heroes. There's none. There's none. There's none. Which means that it's not looking good for that group there. Let's see. So this bomber is protected. This bomber is protected. How far can you go? You can go reasonably far, really. This land mattress, don't need any trouble with it, really. Let's roll up here. I'm assuming we do have air cover, and we'll send our no retaliation plane or bomber up to destroy this 3-inch, like so. Drop a couple of bombs on this guy. What's the point in it, really? There's none. Let's see what units have as yet to move. These guys here, let's see. How about you? You can get there. You there. Here. And there. How far is this anti-air? Like so. This low tank is good and is a vigilant tank. We could proceed with our Panther. The question is why? Why should I? Any new air bases closer? They're not. We can get here. We'll go. What happened here? Our recon planes are running low. So let's procure more. One, two, three, four. What type of airbase is that? Dirt airfield. Don't really have a lot of use for dirt airfields, so maybe we'll put one right here as well. Okay, so what do we have? We can go this far forward with our anti-air, and then we can go move you forward here as well. Good there. Let's see, the Panther on the river. No air, but there is air though. We'll go here. We'll go on the river because nothing will happen. Good there, happy. Next turn. Firefly tulip, I see. Oh, we lose our truck. 9 points. We take some fire though. Who are you and who is worth the most prestige is what I want to know. 600, 660. 240. 660 here. 4 points, 10 points. We're going with the 664. Pump. Some much needed transfusion of our prestige here. Let's see, 15, 15, 15. 10 points. Wow. Let's dump this guy 11 points, let's see. Womp. Pump. There it is. This Jag Tiger is what may well be the most brutal killing machine I've ever seen or created. Has one round left. This thing won't. If it ran it out of rounds, it would be somewhat vulnerable. But it has 31 ground defense and crippling blow as well. Well, that wouldn't matter if it has no rounds. You as well. And an overrun for our Jag Tiger there. As to what's up here, I suppose we should find out. There's got to be something there. Or it doesn't have to be, but there may be. And there is, of course. Some random recon car wandering around. There seems a method to this madness. Whatever the case is, we're gonna ignore that recon car for the time being. And proceed forward here toward our bonus objective or lead objective to capture those hexes. Let's see here, we can roll forward here and here as well. Let's see how far you go, like there. A bad feeling about this. The closer we get, the probably more heavily defended. Do we want to be here without any support at all with our low tank? If I had to say, not so much so. We're going to move our Panther in here as well. Get our surrender man up here. I'm going to find out what drives this area here. I don't even trust these recon. I don't believe it. I think they've got some partisans or some camouflage or something up there. We'll roll up here as well. We'll see what goes on there. Let's head up here. Oh. Let's see. The madness has drawn us in and caused us to overextend our Jag Tiger. They ran it out of ammunition. I would wager some of this lot here. Yes, a Pioneer here. Let's see here. Shouldn't really be in the close like that. No, wait a moment here. There's a road here, hardly visible, but it's there. We'll move faster. Oh. Let's see. We can thump this guy here. This unit is a Stuart tank. It can get fairly far, but it doesn't really do what it does very well. You a GB infantry, a Stuart tank, Crocodile. It's a flame Panzer essentially with a decent ground defense. At least it was in 44 or 43, but now this thing on the other hand, it's quite a defensive contraption here. Ground defense 28, but doesn't really do much offensively speaking. Our range is such that we seem to have ranged ourselves out of any sort of action. Do we have a new airfield? We don't, it would seem, no. We have no new airfield, in fact. For our glorious jet bombing and fighter contingent, which are now unable to support our troops. We have one here. We have one way up here. And we have one back here. So, unfortunately for me, I think we're going to have to do it without any air support. Unless, of course, we send our units out. We still can't do it, even if they were to go bomb without any support. But they can, though. Let's see if our no retaliation man, the most experienced, can do it. He can do it. So he has the +3 soft attack, or +2 hard attack is what he has. We thump this guy. And if they want to attack this unit, well, just show me that you can and have at it. Okay, so the Stuart tank with its 16 hard attack will do some damage. Other than that, it won't really, though. And you? No. You can go, go on the close here. No, why not? We'll go on the close. We'll send you, where do you go? We can thump, yikes. That Stuart tank? With our grenadier. Boom. And pop this guy here as well. Let's see. There's no reasoning with that unit there, as it's out of our air range. By the time we get up here, this will be over for that lot. Do we know what's up there? We don't. Should we be in the close? We shouldn't. But we're going to do it anyway because nothing will come of it. We'll go up here and repair or not. Let's go like that and that. We'll get back here. We can rebase some of our recon planes up here. This lot are stuck. We can repair. That's really about the size of that. I'm gonna permanently turn these units off except for one of them. We're happy like that. Happy. Let's see, you can, you're stuck there. Let's go roll up here. Next turn. Strap bombed. Oh. The croc lumbers forward. Let's see, this guy's strolled up. Boom. Let's see what we find up here. I see. Let's see. Cromwell. Just sort of out there doing whatever really. How about you? should not be close like that. This croc, it's overboard as well. Let's see here. GB infantry. Doesn't say anything about heavy. We have no artillery up here. We have no ability to reason with this unit. Let's head here. For the time being, we'll go forward here as well. Stomp that unit there. We'll roll up there and get you here. Under air coverage. Let's see what we find up here, if anything. There's nothing. Where's our other air? We have you here. And you here. We can pop you like that. Cromwell. I wonder if we went, what does this Cromwell tank have? 22 ground defense. I bet our rapid fire hit and run Jag Panther that we don't really use so much can go up there and take him out just because we were strat bombed. Well, that seems to be life. So we're stuck here. We can 13 eyes you. Out like so. Roll forward in that city. Get let's see, we'll go forward here. Let's see, we want both or all of these units under air cover. If we get our air coverage here and our low tank here, infantry forward here, we should be good. You're not in range, right? There's no way these units make it anywhere near. Well, they get near, but not too. Yep. Okay, so we're still just sort of not exactly blind, but we've gone to the distal aspect of our ability to scout this area. And a 17 pounder, let's see here. Consolidator, tank killer, and no Serenus, good to know. Let's, how far can you get? Right here, I trust that. Not sure why I do, but then we're going to move our Panther here, low tank here, and get our 6-round Kloss unit here. Get you here. And get you right there. And we'll roll right down this road. Good there. Happy there. We can move forward here because we have a low artillery support rapid fire tank. We're not worried. So that unit is good. There are no new airfields that are closer. This is sort of one, I guess. And we're happy there. Let's get this unit forward there. And that is the end of the turn. There's a meteor there, I think. Looks like he came to us. Whoa. Let's roll up here. So here is the we need 2 more planes. Let's go like that. That's a meteor. Precision weapon, provocateur. Air attack 20. Alright. So we can get the Kloss unit right here. And the other unit there, we can go walloping on that consolidated tank killer. Anti-tank 17-pounder. We'll get our fast-moving Panther 2 here. A low tank up here under what would appear to be sufficient air coverage. Not exactly double, but as this one can't make it to the low, but can make it to the Panther. So let's buy 2 more recon planes. Pretty sure they're going to be most useful right here. We still have no airbase to rebase our bombing contingent. And there's this lot here. Stuart, let's see here. No. I see. No retaliation, no surrender. Black Prince. What do you move at? 4. What's your... It's a fair tank right there. You, nothing. You, no, you. So, how do we reason with this Black Prince? We go up and roll him. It would seem as though that would be the case. Do we need these units down under this river with no air support? Not really. We need to take these 2 hexes, is what we do now. This is standard infantry, Stuart tank, artillery support, artillery, and anti-tank. Can we cross that river? We can, I think, yeah. So these guys, I think, can proceed in this direction, while our other units head, our anti-tank head up in this direction. So we can go here. To what end? There's no infantry. There could be partisans, but they're not. We'll go right here. In theory, probably not a bad idea to go right here. We can thump that Black Prince. Who are you? Cromwell. Go right there as well. Is there anything that can be said to this Black Prince to make him more compliant? Can we change into an artillery? we can't. Okay, so maybe, who knows? Maybe we get some recon or something. Whoa. Oh! We tried. Alright, well, that just always happens. Like, you get just a little... And maybe it just seems that way because you only notice it when you're overextended. But whenever I fail a roll like that, it always seems to be... I don't know. You didn't want anything to happen that you've seen, like in this whole scenario. What would be the thing that you would want to happen? I'm going to argue that it's this. And it didn't. Or better put, perhaps, like in this whole scenario, if there were one attack that failed, I'm not actually sure that there has been as yet, that you didn't want to fail, what would it be? In this whole series, there have been a few. But anyway, this would be the one. This tank is overextended, and there are other various sorts about. If they moved further, that it could be more pronounced, but it's not. And it has, it's a low tank, and it has 4 rounds, so I'm not concerned about it, but I think I have very bad luck. I think that's my point. Let's see here. We'll roll up here. We'll thump this guy. Womp. What's that? Heavy infantry, yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is, alright. And there's not a blessed thing that can be said to said heavy infantry, really. His airbase is right behind him. How about you? Now there's an airfield proper. So, why should we shouldn't really. We'd be happy right here. We'll go up there and get increase our spotting range. Let's roll right up here. What's that? He's in anti-tank mode. We don't want him in anti-tank mode, though. Alright, so let's finish out this turn, and then we can finish out the episode. Let's see if we figure out what anything up in there. There's not. Let's see. We'll send. It's sort of pointless to send more recon up there. Let's rebase them to this base here. We'll go. We'll go up there again. Good there. Happy. There doesn't seem to be anything that's going to get at that. It's not. So we'll offer air support to our low tank there. That is the end of my turn. We'll see what the enemy does. Thump. Oops. Oh. That's right, they're not camouflaged any longer. It's a fairly uneventful turn. This should fall, maybe this turn, probably this turn, yep. And this slot here, we're going to have to wait until we can rebase, because there's just no way that we're going to de-entrench this unit without taking a prestige bloodbath, which we don't really have, even if we wanted to. This should proceed reasonably well. Can surrender 2 things if they're not heavily entrenched, which of course they will be. But anyway, we're going to rebase either here or here and deal with this unit next turn. that's going to be the end of the episode. I hope to see you in the next one.